Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play.
The filmmaker Ari Aster has opened a portal to a deep recess within human existence. As he has proved previously with his films Hereditary, Midsummer, and Beau is Afraid, under the layers of the falsities we accumulate in life, we still react with primal animal biases and instincts at the core. This is expressly considered in Aster's new film Eddington, in theaters on July 18th. Joaquin Phoenix's Sheriff Joe Cross, a lawman who is up against it during the pandemic era of May 2020 in Eddington, New Mexico. His marriage to Louise Emma Stone is falling apart, his mother-in-law is quarantined with him, and the townspeople are rebelling against the mask mandate, and Joe is as well. On the other side is Eddington's mayor, Ted Garcia, Pedro Pascal, a progressive who wants to follow the pandemic rules and promote town unity. As the anger and tension mounts and conspiracy theories are readily available on the web, the lines in the sand are about to be drawn as Sheriff Cross enters the mayor's race. Having rode out the pandemic in Blue Chicago, there was no question as to the wearing of masks and following pandemic rules. There were too many people to consider. So there is a bit of empathy towards a remote town in New Mexico with no COVID cases in the county to be put off by mandates from the outside. But the softening of common sense and decency brought to light by Aster in various forms of insanity is hard to watch. Again, we see the siloing of information, as in everyone has their own source of information, and this is a creeping madness within the film, emboldening racism, extreme and off-putting leftist views in small-town America, read The Room, and the emerging of cultish con artists and information wars. Aster is a master of the slow build, the progress to a sudden flashpoint that is the result of the dreadful atmosphere, not to mention the digital age where every perceived wrong move or confrontation is worthy of being on video. Joe Cross becomes a petty man while on the edge. Pascal represents an outside authority that his constituency begs him to ignore, and they confront each other on the flimsiest of conceits, wearing a mask to help your neighbor. In many ways, although COVID happened on Trump's watch, the pandemic itself led to his reappointment, which has led to even more chaos. Ari Aster bleeds this topic into our audience chairs, prodding the process of how a soul insists on what it insists. While the conclusion to this story was a strange tingling of morality, the film is a must-see for a context that says we're pretty much screwed. Eddington, 5 out of 5, in theaters on July 18th. Who was that masked man?
Oh, give me a home where the